Wow, that was a couple hours ago. Well, had to give some lessons. Let's see what we have here now. So if I remember right, oh yeah, I was bitching about my relationship because I'm not happy and because I'm feeling that I'm not feeling loved. Could be a love triangle. Could be heartbroken, broken heart. Remember what I said about these damn swords? Yeah, pretty. Um, I'm just unhappy. I'm no matter what my personal specific complaint is, because again, I don't have a specific situation that I'm asking about. In an earlier video, I said have a specific question. Matter of fact, I think this earlier video was the last segment. It's been a couple hours. Have a specific question. Know what you are asking. Here, I don't know what I'm asking. I'm just throwing out cards as an example. So when we do it this way, as an exercise only, it's good for sharpening our skills at telling a story. And I don't mean telling lies. I mean literally weaving things together. Everything has to be 100% true. Everything has to be, hopefully, accurate. That's what we're striving for. You can't have accuracy unless everything is 100% true and you're doing your best. But rather than reading, chop, 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 chop each card individually, you're going to have to learn to weave a story together. Fortunately, that's what I'm here for. So these two cards make sense. Here's my significator. I'm unhappy with this relationship. Well, here is me. This is the first card right there. And why am I unhappy? Well, I'm unhappy because let's find out. My evil stepfather, who controls my bank account, said, "You will not date that girl," and kicked me out of the house. And then she got mad at me. So I got no girlfriend, and I was thrown out of my nice cushy house by my jerk stepfather. Okay, so now I'm just making up stuff up. That's because I stood up to him. He was like, "No, no, you won't." I was like, "Oh, yes, I will. Have you seen my girlfriend? She's hot." He's like, "Yep, and you're out." And I lost my girlfriend in the process. So here, this is a story that actually is starting to make sense. But notice how it's coming around. We're working around in a... Here's the energy. It goes around and up. Isn't that nice? It's like around and up. It's not some spreads you go here to here to here to here and then over here. It's like, what the hell is that? It's they're trying to do the cross like I'm crossing myself like I'm Catholic or something. That's cool, but that's not the energy doesn't flow. Here the energy flows, and we will see how. Okay, so I stood up to that jackass, which past, present. It got me here. But this looks good because I had the chutzpah the cojones to stand up for my own rights. I may just win. Things are looking pretty good for me, even though I'm unhappy and I have no place. I got no girlfriend. I got no place to live because she obviously didn't want a boyfriend with no house, moving out of my car. That's scary. And a long story behind that one. Look at this, though. We already have 3 major arcanas coming up. So this is a crazy, powerful reading. This is a life-changing reading. And we'll go over all this in class. I'm just having fun. I'm literally drawing cards off random. There, you get to see it before I do. Hey, hello. Now, I don't know yet because, again, I'm just making up the story. Is that her? Is that her mom's going to let me in? Is that my mom's going to, his mom's going to be like, "What a nice boy, move in." Or is my mom going to give me some money? Or is my girlfriend going to pay my way through life? Because remember, I just got thrown out of my inheritance. So, I like this. I like the fact that it looks like I'm going to win. And hey, the next thing that's going to happen is Rich Lady's going to come take care of me. Or it could be not so much a woman of wealth, but a woman who is fertile. A woman who's earthy. A woman who's patient. These things we'll find out. This is why you have to have an exact question. Because here, these cards could mean anything. And it's fun to make up a story. Ooh, this is what I'm afraid of. I'm afraid of naked ladies. I'm afraid of strippers. I'm afraid of being exposed to the world. I'm afraid of personal responsibility. I don't want to be my father. You're not my father. You're not my father. Is whiny Luke Skywalker. Anyway. And da-da-da. Oh, now that's funny. Hierophant and judgment, those guys go together. This guy is nothing but judgment. I judge you, I judge you. Look at this benediction. I give you benediction because I am placing judgment on you. And here's my symbol of authority and righteousness, self-righteousness. So here, yeah, somebody's placing judgment on me. Well, my girlfriend's placing judgment on me, I know that. I just got thrown out, so that judgment is definitely being placed on me. My evil stepfather, for whatever reasons, my evil stepfather. Cinderella thing, you know. The whole world's placing judgment on me. They're like, you damn hippie. Oh, this is what I want. I just want to bang on the drum all day. Look at that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And an ace. Aces are amplifiers. I would call them miniature minor arcana under certain circumstances. We'll talk about that in class if you remind me. They are the beginnings of things. And again, victory. Victory. Death. So, thank God it's up. You know, it's right side up. Of course, all the cards are up, so it's a good thing. Let's see, how does the story end? I'm out of here. So, this is a random reading, but we see how the energy flows this way. And again, these are just random cards. Look, see, there's a card right there. Totally random. Here's another random card. So, these are random cards. These were not stacked. I have no idea. We're just going to make up a story here as we go along. So I'm unhappy about my relationship, right? Because of the that card, the Two of Wands reversed, and so that was my significator. You know, that's the one that I laid down and said, this is what I'm going to focus on. Even though the cards were just random, I didn't bother shuffling them. And then, wham! Look at that. That came out. Those two cards work well. And why? I'm unhappy because I got thrown out. My entire world just got thrown upside down. I was doing fine. My evil stepfather was like, kneel before Zod. Zod's the bad guy in Superman. And I was like, screw you, you're not my father. I'm going to go do what I want to do. Wee, look at me. And things are looking pretty good for me because I'm getting the hell out of Dodge. Now, this is what we're going to talk about in class that you don't see anywhere else. And this is going to be part of what we're learning in Advanced Tarot Secrets. So don't get too freaked out. Matter of fact, I'm not going to teach it to you right now because it is too much. And this is a random reading. And being random cards, what I would have taught you is not going to do any good. But don't worry, we'll get to it. We'll get to it. It'll be good. And I think you'll like it. So far, everybody seems to. And it works out really well. What I'll show you is legitimate techniques, not some kind of parlor tricks, on how you can pull 3 times as much information out of these cards right here than anybody you know and anyone you will ever meet, unless they know the same trick. I don't care if they've been reading the damn cards for 100 years. If they don't know how to do this, and it's not a trick, I'm sorry, it's a technique. It's not a gang, it's a club. So we will get to that. But in this case here, considering they're all random cards, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 major arcana. That means, you know, huge spread, huge implications. When I first learned the cards, what I was told was that if there's 4 major arcana or more, which is 40% of the spread, given that it's only 22 out of, 78? Is that about 20-some percent? About 25%, I'd say. You want, in a 10-card spread, you want to see 2 or 3 major arcana. That's not surprising, because they're 22% of the deck, and it's 10 cards, so 2, 3 cards. 4 cards, yeah, whatever. But if you see 5 or 6 cards in the spread, of a major arcana, I would really stand up and take notice. Or a Vinny suit, really, because they're all just 5 suits, you know. 1, 2, 3, 4, major arcana. So what do we have here? The emphasis is that this is life-changing. This is an action card. So the end result is an action card. I'm being kicked out. I'm just going to leave. I'm going to leave him behind. And she is going to be the reason why. You know, we draw a card, clarification card. Ready for this? The moon. Ooh. So she is either a pagan, you know, moon, or she is a Cancer, you know, moon, or the emotional mystery. We don't know who she is. She's a mysterious one, mysterious benefactor. The point of this particular video is not to go into every nuance of the Celtic Cross spread, but to show you why I give you the direction that I do. I'm going to wrap it up here because otherwise I'll just start keep yapping and I won't give you any value.